Sure. It's been an uphill battle for him inside of the courtroom, outside the presence of the jury. He has gotten into a lot of trouble with the prosecution, aiming some complaints against him, the judge admonishing him for various things. Really, the height of that seemed to be yesterday when he was late, 8 minutes late, but the judge said it had happened more than once. Let's take a listen back to that moment where the attorney for himself, not an attorney, but the pro se defendant, Ty Tucker, comes into court. He was supposed to be there at 1. He comes in at 1:08.
So I see you've graced us with your appearance, Mr. Tucker. Where were you when the case was set for 1 o'clock?
I was again on my way here, Your Honor. Again, I'm not the best judge of the traffic and everything in Key West anymore, apparently.
For about the 6th time, we've sat here waiting for you, and it now is interfering with the orderly process of this trial. Whatever you need to do, be on time.
Michael Jaafar, your thoughts?
This is such a winnable case. This is such a winnable case. Every time I've seen somebody defend themselves, it was always in a losing cause. But this is such a winnable case. But this is the train wreck. This person obviously is suffering from some mental health issues, and he's having a grand stage. And his grand stage is he's going to defend himself and be on TV and be on camera. But this is such a winnable case. But he wrote a letter to that judge, accusing that judge of conspiring to put him behind bars. I mean, what an idiot. What a complete, well, I would say he's an idiot, but he's deranged, so he doesn't know he's being an idiot. But my thoughts are, yeah, I mean, being late to court, antagonizing the court, antagonizing the judge, when he's been nice to you, by the way. This judge has been very magnanimous to this defendant slash attorney slash deranged individual.
You've been harsh from day one, Michael Jaafar, on him taking the decision to represent himself. I'm definitely confident, definitely can see confident. No allegations of any mental health issues. He's admitted to the times that he abused substances. But we'll see if we hear from him on the stand. I mean, I'm not sure where his case goes from here, how he handles himself. If we get that video deposition, do you think that could put the train back on the rails? I know your answer is probably no, because it's been train wreck since day one for you, but will that get things back where they're going? Let's say he figures that out on how to, and maybe even the prosecution helps him get that video in.
You'll be shocked to know that I think that if he gets that video in, he will get acquitted. That doesn't mean that his defense was not a train wreck, because if he gets convicted with that video, it's only because of the mistakes he made in defending himself. A seasoned attorney would have already had that video in. We would have already watched that video in front of the jury with a seasoned attorney. It's not hard, right? It wouldn't be difficult. And that attorney also would have curbed the case, the trial, by 2 full days. There were 2 full days of testimony that were just belaboring points that should not have been belabored, and that hurt him. So
that is a really good point, that it was long because of a very lengthy cross-examination of Ty Johnson. Michael Jaafar, stand by. We have